Thursday, September 11th morning. Yeah, I think we're going to be finishing this out today. Can we? No. Wait. What am I supposed to... Hold on. Shit. We have no plans. We have no plans. How do we have... Wait, what happened to that party thing? Oh, we're supposed to be telling people about the party this time. I want to irritate him. Hey. Hey.
I'm working, Miss Weiss. So are you.
You're a little piece of shit. He is a horrible individual, and at the same time, he's like, I take my job very seriously.
Top of the Thursday morning, P.O. We don't have any callers today, so I'll bring up one of my own pet peeves.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
The idiotic plans for pedestrianization of Main Street. It's... Well, don't get me started or I won't even have time for the weather. Speaking of, a few clouds early on, but they will be gone soon.
God damn it. Here's the mail. Stop. No. Your fucking radio. I swear to fucking God. No. How to force people who upload this game to pay attention to you. Like, jeez. If we have any problems with the VODs, we'll just send in the email or whatever. It's that one, I think. Damn it. I'm hoping the radio didn't go on because I was accidentally pressing the radio button to get out. Because, you know, GTA mechanics is like press Y to get in and out of cars. In this one, press A. A for everything. She's going to walk down the street because she's going to have this wonderful, pleasant walk. Realizing to herself that this is a nice, idyllic neighborhood. Probably once full of joy and vim and vigor. Until Frank got suspended. I mean, if he was using it for gambling, then he deserves it.
These look like bills.
She snoops and looks at everyone's mail. And I'm like... just... There we go. And then we get the cool music that reminds her that as idyllic as this beautiful land is, as wonderful as this small little quaint town is, things are going to change. Apartments are going to be built. Maybe the lumberjack will fall in love with her. Maybe he won't. It's only been 2 weeks. He barely knows her and he barely acknowledges her existence. The video store has been shut down. I mean, honestly, that girl needed to learn how to do her own marketing. She was basing everything on, I hope the post office does this shit for free for me. I'm like, nah, girl. No. She's like, video stores will take off quick. I actually don't know when the video store boom happened. I thought in, like, throughout all the 80s, the video stores were actually doing well. So it being the only video store here, you think it would be doing relatively well. It's not like people had mail order, like, VHS tapes at this time period. Wait, when was beta a thing? Because there was the whole, like, VHS versus beta. I don't even remember when that was a thing. Probably not 86, probably earlier. Laserdisc never fully caught on. if Laserdisc is the one that I remember seeing, when I had seen Laserdiscs, they were as big as a record, but basically like a CD. They were like massive. 200 Jackson Street. Hi, Josie. But I told her to pick it up, and it's not like she just closed it. I'm like, okay. Thanks. I'll just leave it here. No one home.
All right, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
There we go. Where are we going anyways? Before we have to plunge ourselves back into the lake to come back home. What is that? Is that supposed to be a road? Where does that go? Hold on. Never been up here. This is the only vehicle she ever gets to drive. Does she walk to work? I'm assuming. Oh.
Oh, I remember this place.
I just got an achievement, higher ground. Okay. Sure. Wait, is this just permanently on my map now that I found it? It's all like, you found a landmark. Congratulations. There's probably in a lot more places that I could have gone. That I never went to. That's right. Driving a little off to one side, let a tree correct you. It's the special house. It's the church. Only one religion allowed in this town. This town is really tiny. And I'm gonna drop off mail right here. I accidentally turned it on. It was my fault. It was my fault that time.
Ooh, interesting.
Really? Do tell. She's all like, I can't. Secrecy, you know. She should go up to the...
Mushroom.
She should go up to... Jahamish, thank you for the follow. Wait, is that Lahamish? Iamish? I'm sorry, I butchered the username. It's not the way I want. I need to go the other way. I don't know why I said that as a J. I'm tired. I'm still waking up. Like, what's a morning? That's what she's wondering. And she drives her mail truck from location to location. Do I have to talk to that 16-year-old again? No, I'm sorry, 15-year-old who somehow is allowed to do all the work at the mechanic shop. She's like, I'm learning a trade. I'm all like, you're like the only one working here. That's called child labor law issues. Get the hell out of my way. I am the postal truck. Get out of my way. Oh god damn it. Look, she's just waiting for me. Just get as close as possible. Just get as close as possible. Okay. Ah, shit.
Oh dear, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, hi, Miss Jenkins. How so? Are you really that happy to see me?
It's just this week. It's all a bit much for me. I need to get my hair done for Sunday's special evening, but I can't leave my cats alone. And then all of a sudden, Frank has gone missing. He still needs to bring me an envelope. Please tell me that you have it with you.
I'm afraid this is just a postcard.
Why does that old lady look like a bunny? I don't know.
Miss Jenkins, are you gambling?
Oh, don't be a nosy-posy, Meredith. Oh dear, he can't just have vanished into thin air, can he?
I wish I could tell you where he is.
Oh, Frankie boy, always making me worry too much. And I need to cancel the hairdresser's appointment. But what if I can't reschedule?
Oh, don't worry about it. Your hair looks just fine.
No. My hair looks like a mess. I can't go out and about looking like this.
Your hair is like a Ken doll. It's fine.
Sure you can, Miss Jenkins. I'm sorry, but I have to be on my way again.
Oh dear. I need to go inside and calm down a bit.
How does this woman function? You're sorry, but you hate her voice actor. How does this woman function? Just drive on part of the sidewalk the entire way. Oh my god. Ah, god damn it. Hey, that's my RV. Lake Road. Don't talk to me, child. I can't be implicated in your parents' like neglectfulness. You go.
Meredith, look at this house on wheels.
Yeah, it's mine.
I have no idea where it came from, but it's absolutely rad.
It's mine, actually. Mickey and June gave it to me. You know, that young couple down by the lake campground.
Whoa, really? That's so tight. Here, they left this note on the driver's seat.
Oh, let me read it. Life's a journey and not a destination. Just grab the wheel and enjoy the ride. Love, M and J.
So, what are you going to do with it? You have to hit the road.
I don't know what I want yet. I was hoping it could stay here for a while.
I'm not giving it to the
You
girl.
can tinker on it too.
You know I'd love tinkering, but it's going to need a lot of work. It can stay here for as long as you need.
Good to hear, Lori. I can already hear the cogs in your head spinning at top speed. What are your plans?
The road
Well, if it's going to be here a while, I should give it a name first. Can't have such a beautiful vehicle and not give it a name. How about the sea turtle? Big, slow, washed up, just like a turtle. Or the raccoon, because it's got brown spots and is full of trash. Or the hermit shell. It had many owners over the years, just like the shell of a hermit crab.
I like the raccoon.
Good choice. I'll get working on it right away. See you later.
Bye.
Sea turtle because it's gonna go in the lake anyway. I should have. Okay. I probably should have given it to the girl. That way, if it was stolen, it could have been pinned on her. Because, I mean, you don't just hand over a vehicle and say, okie dokie, it's all done. Like, there's paperwork involved in that shit. Because when someone gets pulled over for the first time and the police look up the records on the vehicle, they're gonna find out it doesn't belong to you. They're gonna ask you to step out of the car, ma'am, and then they're gonna be putting you in their back seat. They'll be all like, this vehicle wasn't listed for Grand Theft Auto, but, you know, it doesn't belong to you. So we're gonna have to impound it and take you in for questioning. This wall will straighten me out. Oh man, that's not how you straighten out. There we go. Do I have to go and deliver to the hotel? I like how I have nothing to do. I have a feeling if you played this without being such a jerk to everyone, her schedule book would have probably been filled with things to do. The game's all like, well, why is it so short? Well, that's because you just decided you didn't want to get to know anyone. My god. I'm like driving down this road at breakneck speed. Is it this one? You can get through here, right? Don't worry, we got this. This is how you drive to these locations. Don't worry, I got this. Yeah, it looks about right. Good enough. Should have like watched the cats and had the guy get angry at us. I hear a typewriter in there.
Yes.
Oh no.
You could only look on in sheer terror as Madeline threw the key straight into the lake. Oh yes, this is good stuff.
It's Alan Wake.
Excuse me, sir?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, go away! If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times!
You haven't told me anything. I'm new here.
Oh, bloody heck. Do I sound like I care? You lot are all the same to me. Just go away! How many yokels are there in this backwater town? Do they realize people come out to these kinds of places because they're supposed to be remote and quiet?
Sir, if you don't want to be disturbed, don't mail order anything.
I do beg your pardon. Yes, I am expecting a package. I didn't know you were from the Postal Service, ma'am.
Is this like blackmail?
Oh, so now I have something you need, and you quite miraculously are capable of common courtesy.
All right, I'm sorry. It's just... I've been under a lot of pressure lately from my publisher, as well as my wife. I do appreciate your driving all the way up here, and Lord knows I'll be needing those ribbons. Just please leave them on the porch, and... thank you.
Did they just not want to like design another character?
Now, was that so hard?
All right. Now, where was I? She threw the key in the lake. Then what happens? For Christ's sake, she made me lose my bloody train of thought. No, wait, I got it. And then he says...
Hi, Bijali. She didn't say she was done with her day like she usually does. It's just like, return to the post office. Going the wrong way. It's fine. Like... I like how she can never be properly rude. I just want her to be a total... Why? Why do you put trees on the side of the hill, but then you do this? Can I... They're hollow. I can see up stuff. There's one over here, too. This one. Ah, yes. The interior of a tree. There's one over there, right there, too. Dear designers, you usually want to take your tree and move it to the side and maybe put it down a little bit more. like really? I'm pretty sure this wasn't randomly, like, I mean, it might have been. They might have had a way to randomly generate where the trees appear. Gotta return to the post office. What am I hitting? Another tree? That was disappointing. Look, I need to get back to the post office, alright? Is this a wall suddenly? Look, the post office is far. I don't want to drive all the way over there. This looks like a perfectly open and valid location right here. It's like the game updated itself. It's like the developers ended up seeing what I've been doing somehow. They were all like, we're looking at VODs of people who've been playing this. Oh shit, what do you mean this guy's just been driving into the lake for quick travel times? I'm like, yeah, well. And they're all like, no, we gotta put a wall up. You can't drive into the lake anymore. Unless it's just that one location. Look, I happen to enjoy driving into the lake. It was a necessary part of my enjoyment. Oh, that's a rock. What is going on? Don't worry. This is happening whether we want it or not. Let's go. And we're back.
Good afternoon, Miss Weiss.
Oh my god, shut up.
Yikes, you creep! You keep giving me jump scares.
What?
What?
Don't try to be a wise guy. Or wise gal, Miss Weiss.
I can't help being a wise gal.
Very funny. That's also what your dad used to say. I'll continue. I wanted to let you know that today was my last day here.
Oh, really? Will Frank be coming back then?
That's all I have to say. Good luck.
Your parents aren't gonna be able to, like, move because he's gonna have to come back and work instead of Frank.
Hello?
Hi, Em. It's me, Kay.
Oh, hi, Kay.
good, you're home. Listen, I don't know if you're busy tonight, and I wouldn't normally bother you like this, but I'm kind of in a huge pickle at the moment, and now I'm imagining being inside of a huge pickle. Thanks, brain.
You sound a bit agitated.
Okay, so this is going to sound like I'm 16, but I have these tickets to a really big concert tonight for Barry and me, and it seems the babysitter has just bailed on me. Alright, so maybe the babysitter part doesn't sound like I'm 16, I hope. Anyway, it's Journey, so I'm like, I need to go tonight, and I got these tickets ages ago. And it's a long drive to Portland, so we'll probably be out all night, and I promise you I've called everyone and their brother. Besides, they're really good kids to watch tonight.
Whoa. Can I get a shortcut to the question?
Yeah, sorry. You're totally right. I'm blabbering on, aren't I? Okay, don't freak out. You got this. Alright, recap. Journey tonight, in Portland, got tickets, sitter bailed. So I guess you figured out by now that I'm awkwardly trying to ask if maybe you could do me a huge favor and watch Grace and Max tonight?
Watch your kids?
Yeah. Sorry to spring this on you like this, by the way. I tried to find you earlier, but you and your van are kind of hard to locate during the day. Listen, if you can't make it, don't feel bad. I mean, maybe I can try to get tickets for another time, you know? I'm sure there will be future tour dates in the area and stuff, and if not, I'm sure some other cool concert will come along soon. So I completely understand if you're tired or if you've got other stuff tonight.
You feel like there was a missed opportunity if the kids will or Grace? I have no plans for tonight.
Kay, I'm sorry. It's been a long day, and I already had plans for tonight, and...
No, that's fine. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. I'm sure there will be future tour dates, or I'll just drop the kids off at Bert's. He can take them fishing. Seriously, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Okay, just jump into the lake to find her.
I'm sure you will. Good luck, Kay. I hope it works out.
No worries. Thanks, Em. Have a nice evening, and see you around.
All right. See ya.
She's like hanging up the phone and cussing me out. Like, watch children? Ew, I have a book to read.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 6. It took the puppeteer 15 minutes before finding out all the kids had left his show. He stormed out of the estate, and in passing, directed his anger at Cecilia Schultenbrow. He insulted her gravely, but wasn't aware that the carpenter's apprentice overheard this, which led to at least one applause for the puppet theater that day, after the carpenter's apprentice slammed it into pieces on the puppeteer's head.
The transition to the book. The book is just ridiculous.
Hey, guess who's back?
Ew.
Frank? I didn't expect you here.
I'm so happy to be here again. I guess Morgan didn't stick around to welcome me back.
So, if you look at Frank, there's a point on his belt where his shirt is tucked in, and then there's a point where his shirt isn't tucked in. There's a gap in him, and you can see through him to his arm.
I guess I can't blame him.
Oh well, he'll never get his way here.
What happened the last few days?
Well, what can I say? Don't mess with the big boys. I guess they didn't understand that some of my customers do a little more than talking about their cats.
Are they criminals?
No, nothing that bad. Frank Coleman's no stranger to the high-stakes game. I've got lawyers in my inner circle. All it took were a couple of lawsuit threats.
But Frank, isn't this all just really wrong?
Nah, Meredith. It's just a bit of harmless fun.
Okay, Frank, if you say so.
All right, time to get back in the saddle. Have a great day, Meredith.
I wish I had had more opportunities to show it. There was one opportunity for me to stop and show it, and I picked the choice too quickly. So he's
A very good morning, Providence Oaks.
he's back working despite using the post office for gambling reasons, as far as we could tell, because he has lawyers that gamble with him.
Actually, no.
I'm wondering what his actual story
The
is.
floor is yours.
Yeah, Jack, I've got a pet peeve. Why do people start fake coughing when I'm smoking in my store? If you don't like it, just leave.
Thank you much, Nancy. And, well, if you're asking, it's not like people have other places to go besides the smokehouse that you call a general store. On to the weather forecast. Sunny in the first half of the day and some clouds in the second. Back to the playlist.
Did it turn off? I think it turned off. I wonder if there was an update where they fixed certain things and they also put up some invisible walls.
Ooh, interesting.
You saw the spot, it's right at the front. Yeah, it's right at the front of his body. God. I just like that you can drive into the lake to teleport, a quick teleport out of here. This better not be singing. Why is the thumbnail for the stream and the notification is Zik with Sarah Jessica Parker? I have no idea. It's slightly different for everyone for the notification. I don't know where it pulls the image from. It pulls it from a past stream, and it just seems to be random. It was out for me, myself, it was Alan Wake for the longest time. Like the one that was on Discord, if that's what you're talking about. Let's see. 402 Pine. Yeah.
What on earth did these folks order?
It's a box.
Driving along the highway.
Oh no, why do we have to talk to her?
Package for Mr. Evans. Hi, Kay.
Could you just put it on the porch? I'll get to it later. Thanks.
Here you go then. See ya.
She doesn't want to talk to us. She's all like, there's been no bonding time between them. Hi, Ketis. I have one package over there. Yeah. Makes sense, you wouldn't want to chat either. In this small town, I think everyone's just so, like, aware of each other and used to each other that there's probably a lot of idle chatter. But it's also probably a very small town where things move very slowly. At least that's the impression I get from it. Let's see. Oh, man. Man. Can I drive up the pier a little? Let me find out. 400 East Lakeview Boulevard. It's fine. Damn it, it won't let you.
Oops. Left the package in the truck.
You have a feeling you'd be the outcast of this town just because you don't like that much small talk? I feel like dynamics for people change depending on where they're raised. So if this was like your hometown, you grew up here, you probably are a little bit more talkative with people. At the same time, I would not want to live in a small town just because I don't want everyone to be up on my business. And it seems like small towns all know about each other's business, and I'm just like, eh. Where am I going to turn this in? Hey.
Ah, the waxworms have arrived.
The what?
Ew. Have I been walking around with worms?
You sure have. They're just in time. I'm taking a boat to the island this afternoon.
Great. Have fun.
Hey, you can tag along if you want, like your father used to. But I'm not helping you with any waxworms.
I appreciate the invitation, but fishing's not for me.
Suit yourself, landlubber.
I like how everyone's like, your father used to, don't you want to? And I feel like she should just always be like, you know what? Fuck off. I'm my own person. Would be stuck in a never-ending, oh, I gotta go, oh, you have a good afternoon, oh, that reminds me, oh, God. Ugh. The small talk banter. The small talk banter. It's like, wow, it's been so nice to talk to you. Yeah, hi, how are you? Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, we should totally get together. Yeah, oh, totally. Yeah, we should totally. Yeah, it'd be great. Okay, I gotta go now. Okay, yeah, bye. See ya. No, see you. See you. Okay, we'll talk later. Yeah, okay. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, you first. No, you first. No, you first. Get the fuck out of my face before I stab you. You would be too polite to put your foot down, but also enjoy gabbing too much to do so. Stabby. I need more coffee. I just finished my cup. Oh my god. It's one of those days. I don't know why, but it is. I don't think I slept as well as I thought on the weekend, because whenever that happens, that's what's usually, like, drains me on Mondays. Could also just be the weather change. Yesterday was like, we were inside pretty much the entire day. The air conditioners, they all haven't been running. They've been on energy conservation except for this room, when Isaac's not demanding it be just fan or nothing. But the house has been a relatively decent level of coolness. But I opened up the door last night at one point, and dear God, I was not aware that it had gotten so hot and muggy, like, over the weekend. It was just like a, ugh. Because at nighttime when we've been going out, it hasn't been hot. It's been relatively cool for the most part. The daytimes have been, like, really weird. I'm just, now that we're in October, I'm waiting for the nice autumn weather that I love so much from being out here. Like, weather-wise, I enjoy the coldness of winter, but I'm absolutely in love with autumn. Might make another cup of yourself just as an excuse to have another in your
Here's
new
your mail.
paranormal activity mug. I noticed you can't spell, that's fine. You can barely speak normally. But yeah, no, watching the leaves change color out here is just great and awesome, and like, because in California we rarely got any change in leaf color, and most trees would retain some semblance of leaves and stuff, but over here it's like they all turn like yellow and orange and red, and you get those stereotypical autumn colors. and then they do all fall off during winter. So it's like nature is very prevalent in where we live, which is much more different than anything I was used to, and I love that aspect. It's one of the things I like about the thought of living in a mountain town like the game this game takes place in, is just the whole constant prevalent aspect of nature. It's just there's something really, really nice about it. Ooh, it's the lumberjack. But at the same time, small town. What does he want? Just letters? Why can't we talk to him?
Meredith.
Oh.
Hey, Robert.
How are you? I was away for a few days on an urgent job out of state.
I'm good. It's nice to see you again. Here's the mail.
Thanks, and likewise. Priority mail from Town Hall. Let's see what they have to say this time. Dear Mr. Harris, on behalf of yada yada yada, concerning Environmental Management Act 1213, yada yada yada. Wait. What? Listen to this. We have decided to postpone the construction of apartments for at least 6 months. We hope this satisfies you, as well as the many residents of Providence Oaks that contacted us with their unfiltered and enthusiastic comments. It worked. The plan worked.
Wow, great! So happy for you, Robert.
We need to celebrate this.
With
How
sex.
about tomorrow night? Steak dinner at Moe's. Or something else. On me.
Ah, I'd love that.
Great. It's gonna be fun. See you tomorrow night, then. Gotta go now. The telephone troops need to know the assault can be abandoned.
The telephone troops? Oh, I don't need to deliver any more mail. I just delivered to him directly. I want to fuck him in this car. Telephone troops potato. He's the only one we've been helping and being nice to. Like, everyone else has been fucked over in some way. I was hoping that Frank was gonna lose his job. We never had that happen. What else am I doing? I'm delivering a letter all the way down there again. Oh my god, it's the frickin' writer. Why is this writer just appearing out of nowhere? Let's go. The telephone troops. Oh my god. But yeah. Nature. Oh, and invisible walls suddenly. Thank you. You steered me straight. I think it's the same guy. You like the graphic style this game is going for? I do too. I feel like the characters' faces could use a little bit more expression in them. They're fine overall, but they definitely could have done something a little bit more with some facial expressions. I'm very much aware of it's easy to do the uncanny valley on accident when you're trying to give more of an impression for characters. So I can understand if that's why they didn't want to try full kilter on it. They might have tried doing it and had some problems, but the style is simplistic enough when you take into effect a game like Second Sight, which I've been playing, which is older, much older obviously, but has very, very expressive facial animations. It's a little sad.
Finally done.
When I get to a game like this where I feel like they could have done something similar, but they didn't. So if there's anything I would like about the character designs, it would be better facial expressions. At least in the eyebrow area, I don't necessarily need them to have like quirky like mouth expressions, but a little bit of eyebrow movement or like something with the eyes. I don't know. Overall, though, the graphic design in the game is great. I do like it. I do like its simplicity yet depth that's involved. I'm not going to be able to go over there because they've decided that invisible walls are a thing, at least right here. Feels like what Firewatch's character would have looked like if you could have seen their faces. Yeah, this is still early. It could be something they could still be working on for later, like a polishing touch. I think this is fully released. I think. Hold on. Don't hold me to that. Let me double check. Going to the store page. Yes, it's fully released. I mean, if they end up doing something similar for the future for a different game that they work on, then that would be understandable. And again, having seen other games have difficulty with facial expressions, I'm not expecting it to be the easiest thing for people to end up doing. But yeah. They definitely have a limitation on the number of characters that they've created. Excuse me. I feel like they updated it recently or something, and they were all like, you can no longer drive into the lake. Look at that. There's obviously points where you could still do it because we've already done it. Like, there's gotta be a way. How dare you tell me I have to drive all the way back there? All things that come from the lake must return to the post office. And all things that go to the post office must return to the lake. There we go. They tried to block it. Oh goody, Friday evening.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. Guess what I signed today?
Let me think. The monster deal?
Oh, yes. You are now talking to Steve Mitchell, CEO of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But before I continue my insufferable bragging, I have a thing or two to say to you, about you. You've been a huge part of the success of this company, and I feel this is just the beginning. We're entering the golden age of personal computers, and we've got front row tickets. The past 2 weeks have made me realize that I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm going to need you even more in the coming years. So, here's a new monster deal I want you to think about. Become a partner in the company for 20% of the shares and a significant pay raise. Significant. The only condition is that I need your commitment for the next 5 years. So, there it is. Think about it, and let's talk about it more when you're back in the office.
We did absolutely zilch her in the past days. Yeah, I'm wondering what would have happened. I'm wondering if the contract is actually, like, a mess or something. It's not like she's legal or anything.
This is a bit of a surprise.
Just let it sink in a bit. I don't need an answer right now. I have to get back to my $1 million lifestyle. Actually, no, I need to get cranking on lots of stuff. Talk soon, Meredith.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 7. The Master Carpenter welcomed her heartily. Welcome to the workshop, milady. The apprentice is not here, but no worries. I can tell you even more about woodwork.
Wood.
At the end of the day, you will know all about the fine craft of carpentry. But he was wrong, as her visit had other intentions. And when she could finally leave, she had remembered nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I feel like that narrator is the same voice as the guy who's riding in the one shack.
A postcard from Angie.
Miss Meredith, I am so sorry I haven't been able to see you. It's just that I've been swamped organizing my not-so-timely exit from Providence Oaks. I'm sure you understand. You've probably seen the foreclosure notice. That certainly helped expedite my decision to leave. Anyway, I find myself thinking about everything we did and talked about.
What?
I'm a little flustered, and I don't fluster easily. So, feels special, Meredith. I hear you're going to the open mic night on Sunday. I wasn't planning on going, but I want to see you before I leave. I'm really anxious to find out what you've decided to do. Whether you're going to stay in this town, or go back to the city, or do something else entirely. And I'm going to be forward, as you know I always am. I'd like to know if little old me figures into those plans, somehow. So, anyway, I'll see you there, yeah? Love, Angie.
Okay. So, knowing that they expected you to have more interactions with her, that was very badly done, considering I think there was only one. They didn't have an alternative version for that postcard. So, because we ignored her for the most part, and we did nothing for her, she sounds like stalker creep. Now, granted, if we had done anything with her, it would have made more sense. We had one cup of coffee with her and dropped off her VHS once before, like, saying no more. And she's all like, I need to know if I'm into your future plans. I'm like, oh, God, get the fuck away.
Happy Saturday, everyone. It's time once again for a...
PO positive or pet peeve?
Today's verdict is from Cheryl.
Hi, Jack. I went for a walk the other day and suddenly encountered a majestic stag. We looked at each other for a few seconds, and then he walked off into the woods.
Wow, Cheryl. I'm glad you could retell the tale. Stags can be dangerous. Today's weather might be dangerous, too.
No. You don't know who Angie is, but it makes you want to marry her like it's Stardew. So Angie is the girl that owned and ran the video store.
Interesting.
You have an option of helping her expand her business, and I'm certain that if you had done it completely, while it could have potentially gotten you in trouble with the post office, it would have overall probably helped her store and probably given you more chances to spend time with her. We could have spent a lot of time with her, and she's very obviously a romanceable character. My assumption is that she and the lumberjack are the two characters you could potentially have a romantic relationship with. I almost wonder if you could have one with both of them and see what ends up happening. I don't know how many different endings they programmed into this, considering that the way that postcard was written, and we had chosen to actively ignore her for the most part. And when she was all like, I guess I have to leave, we were like, uh-huh. Okay. And she's all like, I don't know what else to do, and we're like, uh-huh. Okay. It comes off sounding stalkerish. But like I said, I think they wrote one postcard, had one section of it voice acted, and then decided to stick that in as just an event that occurs regardless of how you interacted with her. So, while in theory it seems like an okay idea, the wording on the postcard is so badly done, it makes her come off to be like a creepy stalker to me. Like, I don't want her anywhere near me because I did not show her any level of affection. And she's all like, I need to know if I figured your future plans. I'm like,
ooh, interesting.
Like, get away from me. Okay, down this way. I like, so she's still in the town somewhere. Despite, like, her video store closing down. Does her video store have stuff in the window still? I'm assuming it does. I don't, it's right here. Yeah, they didn't change anything. There's a foreclosure sign on the door. But, it's not even a foreclosure sign. It's just I don't know why she said a foreclosure sign. She just literally just was all like, I'm not making money, I need to close up shop. Who am I delivering this to? Oh, the general store. God damn it. Is this it? It doesn't seem like it.
I managed to get the machine to work. Here are the pictures.
The pictures I took. There's a picture of some trash in an alley. There's a picture of Roof Cat. That's the door that Robert uses. That's the window that Robert looks out of, along with some leaves. That's the chimney that Robert, like, burns wood out of. That's the wood that Robert has cut. That's the wheelbarrow that Robert touches with his hands. That's the other wood that Robert cuts. That's the mailbox that we gently fondle as we place the mail inside for Robert. That's another picture of his front door. That's our attempt of looking in his window. That's her second attempt of looking in his window.
I guess I expected more from them.
If you'd have picked them up earlier this week, you could have participated in a photography contest.
Really? I would have loved that.
You can probably only win contests like those if you're a professional.
I'd like to think that talented casual photographers also have a decent chance.
Well, one can always dream.
Maybe you should stop smoking in here, Miss Smokehouse. Shutterbug achievement unlocked. So, her shop is 104 Main Street. I think. Unless it's just not changing. Because the bottom left should be changing based upon where you're walking. The package was like 207 Main Street, so there's something wrong here. Unless it's just not... Oh. The, Hey, gamer girl. Yeah, I think it was glitched. So now it's 216. Yeah, and now it just says Main Street. It's really weird. This is how we drive. We're fine. I swear, if the ending comes out like acting like you're this great person that has visited the town after everything we haven't done,
interesting.
I'm gonna be a little disappointed with this game. Like, give me an ending of you didn't talk to anyone or do anything. We have things very weirdly spread out. This is how you drive around the corners. Police officer sees us in the rearview mirror, doesn't give a crap. Get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way. Can I say that there's a lot more police officers on this road than like most places that I've seen? Like, this is like Los Angeles County levels of police officers. Every time where you look around, there's a police car. Like... Oh god, it's on the farm. Straighten me out. Oh man. No. Here. Just drive this way. It's fine. It's driving through the field. It's fine. Through the field like the old moonshiners.
Okay, fellow Providence Okians, it's time once again for the sent-in letters and announcements. This one's from our very own Maureen, or Mo, as we all know her.
Hey, folks. Just wanted to grab your ears for a second to let you know all about the upcoming open mic night over at Mo's Diner this Sunday. That's right. Claim your 15 minutes of fame, enjoy some swell performances, and the usual good food and drinks for everyone. I expect to see all of y'all for a great evening, and maybe even some dancing. You know who you are. Come join the show at Mo's at 8 p.m. this Sunday. I'll come get you if you don't.
Well, you heard her, folks, and I'll be there too, so you better not miss it. Back to the music and to one of my favorite songs. Mail Carrier Meredith.
Hello.
Seen any ghost drivers on the way here?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yes, why?
Okay, I was just wondering. Don't bother. I need to get back to the live show. See you tomorrow, I reckon. Bye now.
Bye, Jack.
Oh, and please close the door. Don't want to broadcast any mail truck noise. Thank you much.
It's like... I would be more amazed if they actually programmed stuff in, like if you had done things like that. If they took this game and added additional interactions such as you honking your horn there or something, I would have it just would have cemented me even more so in the game. Must go back. We must go back. What is the sudden lack of any decoration here? Here we go. Alright, we just go down this road. Can we go this way? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. There's a car coming. Get out of here. Be right over here. And we just come up and we deliver the mail. More bills? Tell us it looks like bills. Oh man. What else do I have? One package, two packages. God damn it, the one package is all the way down there. It's fine. I like how the lights are actually turning on. Oh. Sweet. Awesome effects. Ugh, is this what's her name's house? No, it's not. I hope I get struck by lightning. It would just be great. What is this tiny little thing? Stick in the mailbox, it fits. Just like, no. Doorstep. So that the wind can blow it away.
Alright, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
Watch the wind comes by and just tosses the package away. This is the only time we've seen this to weather. Watches the weather in the game as a reflection of her mood and the mood of the town. So, like, the more you make the town happy, the more sunny the days are. Like... The basics of this game has a lot of potential for a lot of really good stuff to it. And like, the way I've been playing it, it does make me curious what would happen if I played it where I wasn't a complete ass to everyone. Oh shit, she's an SCP. It does make me interested in like, if the game had a little bit, like what would happen if they had done the interactions differently. And at the same time, with what the game has, I can't help but thinking, like, what if there was more interactivity available with it? Like, what would the game have been like? What could it have become if it had more depth involved in it, such as with, like, the physics of the car, repercussions for damaging the car, repercussions for driving on the wrong side of the street if a police officer ends up finding you, possibly being pulled over by the police officer, given warnings multiple times, kicked out of your job or something, and having the game end prematurely. What is with the car's, like, lights? It's on and then it's not. Look at this. It's like, eh. like honking the car door, the horn outside of Jack's radio shed. Would it have interrupted him and caused him problems? Would he have started saying things on the radio or make a comment about it, kind of thing? There's a lot more that could be done in that respect if they had wanted to do it, but it probably would have been a lot more intricately involved and more time and effort and energy than they wanted to put into it. And it wouldn't have been the game that they necessarily would have wanted to create. But I can't help but think, what if they had? Oh, are we back? No. It's back here.
These look like bills.
Bills for this tiny ass cabin. I like how she doesn't wear her hood up. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on an invisible wall here for some reason. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. Here, let's go this way. But yeah, the ending is going to tell me. The end will definitely tell me what I'm going to feel about this game overall. Just because you're given enough choices and decisions in the game that it really should have an impact on the ending. And my impression is that it is going to. But if it boils down to pick one of 3 options where you stay in the town, or you go around in the RV, or you're going to go back to your life in the city, which is honestly what I think is it's going to ask me. If it boils down to those 3 options, regardless of your interactions in the town, that'll make me a little sad, because I feel like those are like the most basic. Because then that boils down to, did you get the RV? Okay, great. Now you have one option. And as far as I can tell, there's no way to have gotten fired from your computer job.
I'm busy.
Aren't we all?
No! Damn it! I almost had it. I almost fucking had it. Thanks for breaking my concentration.
You're welcome.
Video games are supposed to be fun. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Maybe you should try a different hobby.
You know what? I can beat this damn game, and I'm not quitting until I have.
Okay.
I wonder if he is a potential romanceable option or something. I feel like if you had gotten on his good side, it might have an impact with her mother, because her mother used to work at this hotel, and she doesn't get along with him or like him. But I'm wondering if it would have had, like, some sort of impact. There's, like, a singular car here, and I'm assuming it's his car. It's like, this is the motel. Who stays here? No one. Oh, we can drive into the lake now. If I can find a spot to drive into the lake. What is that over there? Is that supposed to be the dam? Probably. Didn't I have problems driving into the lake from here before? Yeah, I do. I had to go a bit further down. There's like no real easy area. If you just have Meredith walk into the lake on her own, for anyone who is wondering why I don't just have her do that, you can have her do that. She just teleports back to the mail truck. It's not the same as driving the van in. I have a feeling this is going to be an invisible wall, but it's not. Yes, it is. Come on! It's an invisible wall. Wait, can I actually drive through there? Hold on. Oh, she puts her bag on the seat next to her. I never noticed that. You can't go that way. You can't go that way. You cannot go that way. Look, I'm just trying to get back to the post office early and quickly, okay? God damn it. Come on. The game's like, I'm sorry, you wanted to do what? And I'm like, launch ourselves into the lake, duh. The NPC view. This must be wild. They're all just staring at this girl going, what is she doing? Oh my god.
And so ends a week full of turmoil.
Are you happy it's over?
Only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
I guess you can't have it all, Frank.
They're playing each other again tonight. Should I change the bet?
Sorry, Frank, but I really don't care about sports or gambling.
Meredith, no problem. I'll stop talking about it. Or I'll try at least. Have a great weekend, Meredith. Oh, wait, this was your last day. I totally forgot to tell you, but they still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it if you want.
Driving the mail truck into the lake on a daily basis.
Wow. That sounds
After we threw him under the bus, he's all like, yeah, you're totally hired.
And it's a great job. You know what? Think about it and let me know Monday morning when you return your stuff. I gotta run now. Red Sox are playing the Yankees.
I don't feel like he should have offered it to her. Like, sure, she's been working and doing it and everything, but she threw him under the bus.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's your dad again. How was your time in the mail delivery business?
Oh, hi, Dad. Well, it was okay. A nice change of scenery.
Great, but not something you do for the rest of your life.
Actually, it seems like they haven't filled the vacancy yet.
They haven't? Well, you know what I'd do. Oh, hold on, Meredith.
Let me guess. Mom wants to talk to me?
Hi, Meredith. Sorry to butt in, but you're thinking about staying in Providence Oaks?
Hi, Mom. I'm not sure, to be honest.
What are you not sure about, dear? Are other people involved? You know, any interesting ones, perhaps?
Well, there are some interesting developments, yes.
Oh, there are? But are they really interesting enough to give up your entire career? I really think you need to think long and hard on it. Oh, hold on.
I have a suspicion Dad wants to talk to me.
Meredith, I just wanted to say, you need to clean the lint filter on the dryer every once in a while. If you never do that, it could burn the house down.
Dad, do you care more about the dryer than my plans for the future?
I'm sorry, Meredith. I sometimes suddenly worry about things like that in the middle of the night. And it's not about the dryer, of course. I want you to be safe. And I'm sure you'll be okay.
I'll tell the dryer that he's on your mind.
Thanks. And could you also pet him on his back every now and then? He likes that. Oh, running out of coins. Gotta go. Bye, Em. Take care.
What?
I hope you don't think I'm a cheapskate for having dinner here. There aren't a lot of other restaurants around, and I'm pretty sure their food isn't better than Moe's.
Don't worry about it, Robert. I love it here.
There's no
Thanks,
other
Meredith.
restaurants.
You're such a kind person.
As far as you can tell.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order?
Ladies first.
Hi, Maureen. It's hard to pass up a juicy T-bone steak.
Excellent choice, Meredith. And what would you like to wash it down with?
I think I'll have a glass of wine.
Gotcha. Robert?
The usual for me, Maureen.
All right, Robert. T-bone steak and a beer. Doesn't get any more lumberjack than that. Be right back, folks. Ashley, get the steaks out!
Maureen's the best. Did you hear about the open mic night she's organizing?
Maureen, I realize, has like no animations. Every time she does anything, it's just they flip her model off screen.
Yeah. Are you going?
I wish I could go, especially since I heard that Jack's gonna do a thing.
Jack? What's he gonna do?
I swear to God, if he has a boner for Jack.
Announce the weather for next week?
Believe it or not, he's a very good ballet dancer.
What?
Jack? Really?
No, he's into comedy. Would have loved to have heckled him. Oh well, this is a good week anyhow.
Because you're sitting here with me?
Alrighty, here are your beverages, folks. I'm afraid the food might take a little longer, as a certain kitchen helper thought the freezer was a good place for storing steaks. I really should get one of those microwave ovens to defrost them.
You seem a little stressed. Is it the upcoming open mic?
Why should I be stressed about that? It's going to be lovely. And you better be there, Robert Harris.
Maureen, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
I did not just hear you say that, young man. Oh, by the way, Meredith, I need to steal him for 2 minutes. He needs to check on some wiring for me.
Excuse me, Meredith. This is Maureen's jurisdiction. Have to obey the law. That tasted so good. Thanks, Maureen, for the fantastic blueberry pie.
You're welcome.
Skip dinner.
It's my way of making up for stealing you away from Meredith. Ooh, I swear. She can give quite the stink eye if she wants, can't you, hon?
Oh boy, the world would be boring without her. Speaking of, are you gonna miss your daily delivery round?
So remember how I said a bit ago how Maureen has no real action, like animations, they just move her off screen? I think that the trigger for her being removed went off too quickly at that one point. She teleported.
It depends on who's on the round.
Oh, anyone in particular you don't like?
It's not right to gossip.
What was it he had asked again? I wasn't even paying attention because I was too interested in Maureen.
But Matt Kearney is a piece of work.
Yes, that's a sorry excuse for a human being. I've had fantasies of mistaking him for a tree. Oh well, small towns, can't like everyone. Can't avoid them either.
Do you think you'll always live here?
Nothing's for sure, but I like it here. I needed to change towns after my divorce. Everything and everyone reminded me of her.
And how are you now? Have you gotten over it?
But maybe I shouldn't bother you with the innermost feelings of a lumberjack.
Wouldn't be a bother at all.
Robert and Meredith, sorry to break up your conversation, but we're closing up early tonight. Gotta set up some stuff for the open mic night, and I can't use any peeping eyes.
Oh, okay, Maureen. No problem.
Let me get the check for you, so I can leave you two to your lovely evening.
Can you put it on my tab, Maureen?
Anything for you, darling?
Thanks, Robert.
Don't mention it. You've helped me out so much. This is nothing compared to that. Now let's get going before Maureen gets her broom out. Meredith, thanks again for your help. Not sure what would have happened if you hadn't come here for your mail delivery vacation.
I might actually extend my stay here.
Are you serious? That would be nice.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. All right. Wagon West. Good night, Meredith.
You too, Robert. But you're not leaving without a hug.
That's it. At it. I could never have predicted delivering mail for 2 weeks would be like this. I've met so many new people. Some of them are really nice. I've blown off most of them. Some of them a little less so, but all of them interesting in their own way. My temporary mail job officially ends tomorrow. Regardless of the actual experience, a change of scenery always has its upsides. That probably holds true for for tonight's open mic at Moe's Diner. Are we just skipping the entire day and going straight to the open mic night? Yeah, we are.
Anyway, I love this town. You know I do. So, I'm dedicating my last jokes to specific people here tonight. The first one's for Maureen. A guy walks into a bar, and dozens of slabs of meat are hanging from the ceiling. So he asks the bartender, "What's up with the hanging meat up there, man?" So the bartender says, "You're new here. Well, we like to play a game here. If you can jump up and slap a steak, the house will pay for your drinks all night. However, if you miss, you have to pay everyone else's bar tab. So, want to give it a go?" "Nah," says the man. "Those stakes are too high." This one's for our own newcomer, Meredith Weiss.
Please don't.
So, a woman's driving down the freeway, but all of a sudden, she hears a local news bulletin warning drivers on the very freeway she's on. They're saying, "Please be advised of this very dangerous situation of a car going the wrong way." So the woman says to herself, "One car? Why, there's dozens!"
Well, folks, wasn't that special? Now, let me know if any of you have any jokes about Jack, you hear? It's an open mic after all. It's actually time for a little break right now. So come on up to the bar for some of our finest concessions. We'll continue shortly.
Miss Jenkins!
The blinds, all the blinds.
How are you? And how are the cats?
Fine on both counts, dear. Thank you for asking. So, do you like the hair?
To be completely honest, it doesn't look all that different.
To be honest, it feels like a waste anyway, as I can only stay for a few moments.
Really? What's the rush?
You see, my son decided to drop by, unannounced, and he's staying the whole weekend.
Well, that sure beats getting a teddy bear in the mail, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. All right, well, anyway, take care, dear.
Why didn't you just bring him with you?
The car.
Yes, it's me, Matt Kearney, in an egg brace. Real funny, huh?
Why am I talking to him?
Oh, hi, Matt. What happened?
Well, I was about to send the final boss to the afterlife, but then the computer crashed. I kicked my foot out in anger and fell from my chair, and now I'm here looking like a loser.
Aw, poor you. I hope you'll be okay again soon.
I hope so. I can't even use my computer right now.
Why am I talking to him?
Jeffrey Beaumont?
Aw, now I'm going to be a disappointment. It's just me.
Are they just doing a whole wrap-up of each character, but it's very, very basic wrap-ups? Because I don't feel like the Kearney guy should have talked to us at all, considering how we've interacted with him.
Aw, that's a real bummer.
So, what have I missed?
Not much. Jack just did some comedy. But the final act is supposed to be the real showstopper. At least, that's what Maureen tells me.
Really? Well then, I guess I arrived just in time.
So, how've you been? Busy packing, I guess.
Super busy. Again, I'm sorry I didn't have more time to...
Hey, Meredith. Hey, Angie.
Oh god,
Sorry to
15-year-old
pop in like
alert.
this, but I just wanted to inform you I fixed everything on the RV.
Wow,
She's got a new radio, I replaced some wiring, adjusted windshield wiper speed. The raccoon is ready to go.
That's great, Lori. Thanks. I'm sure she's just like new.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but you'll see. Gotta go later.
An RV? You never told me you had an RV.
Well, it's kind of a recent development. You know Mickey and June?
The hippie couple? Sure do.
How does
Told
anyone
me
know
it was
them?
mine if I wanted it. And I did. Then Lori gave it a checkup. And now I'm the proud owner of the Raccoon.
Wow, good for you. I'd love a free RV.
I'm not giving it away.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Cool. So, where are you gonna take it?
If I stay here.
Not sure. Might stay here for the time being.
Aw, you should definitely take it for a spin, babe.
Ew,
A
stop
free
calling me
spin,
babe.
The way Mickey and June intended. What if I come with you?
You know, I think I'd rather be by myself for a while.
I understand. But at some point, you've got to give me a definite answer. You get that, right?
Look alive, folks. It's time for the final act. It's a doozy.
Saved by the bell, babe. I got stuff to do anyway.
She's all like, I'd rather be alone. Okay, but at some point you're gonna have to give me a real answer. Yeah, I don't want to be with you. Okay, I get that right now, but eventually you're gonna have to tell me whether or not.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Dear people, none other than our own Kay Evans will perform next. She
Where'd she
has
come
been
from?
writing songs since she was a little girl. And I cannot say how thrilled I am to host her first performance of hopefully many to come. I am so proud of you, honey. Please put your hands together for Kay, everyone.
Don't sing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. And on and on and on and on and on and on and on. No. I don't want to listen to her. This is just... So, people are sitting in different places than they were earlier, and it's really weirding me out. God. Hey, I know you answered me, but eventually you're going to have to give me the answer I want to hear. Is that why she's always singing, practicing? I guess. Put your hands together, 0 applause. Basically.
Thank you.
That's not a real song. That was like 20 seconds long.
This does not happen a lot, but you have left me speechless. That was Kay, people. Another round of applause.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave when Reynolds started his nonsense. This kid can sing.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mackey. Didn't expect you here.
Well, it's good to see someone flourish, but I'd rather be home right now.
Then go home.
I don't blame you.
Smoking a pipe and reading a proper book is the only acceptable way to spend a Sunday evening in September.
Bert, thank you so much for coming. I know you'd rather be somewhere else right now.
That's okay, kid. I don't regret it one bit. You did great. But ladies, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of here.
Good night, Bert. Thanks again.
Don't
and
talk
now
about
for
things.
an announcement. I'm serious, so hush now. Now, you all know that Kay has been working here at the diner for quite a while now.
What is with
In fact,
Kay's pants?
She was my anchor after Stan left us. And I think the time has come to formally announce right here that I will put your name above the door of this place, honey, where it belongs. Kay's place. Mo Kay's. We haven't settled on a name yet, but there you go. Another round of applause. And have some drinks with us.
They're having a lesbian affair.
Kay's place, huh? Congratulations! That was quite a surprise.
For you, maybe.
I have to hand it to you. You were great. I have to go in a bit, but let me know when the next gig is, yeah?
Sure. I have some folks waiting for me anyway, so good luck with everything.
Goodbye, Kay.
My lovely people,
What?
the time has come for the open mic part of the evening to end. Ashley was going to do a ventriloquist bit next, but I just heard he hurt his hand back in his cabin. Let me thank you again for joining us, and there's plenty of food and drink to go around.
The entire open mic experience is a little disappointing to me.
I sure do hope they're keeping things proper in there while I'm taking a breather. So, you had fun?
It was okay.
You sound a bit pensive, darling.
I had a great evening. Thanks, Maureen. I think I'm gonna go hit the hay. Early start.
Something on your mind, hon?
I don't know. I'm feeling a bit weird about tomorrow.
How did things end up with Kay? You could tell me to mind my own, of course. It's just that that girl is like a daughter to me.
We talked, yeah. I think a lot has happened since those days we used to spend out in the watchtower. I'll always cherish that time. But I think that's it for me and Kay. I hope you're not too disappointed. Because, you know, you can be a scary woman.
Listen, you're two grown women. And if that's the choice you two ended up on, I can only respect that. Speaking of choices, you've got a big day in the morning, don't you? Know what you're gonna do yet? Stick around? Move back?
I see Frank in the door in the back.
Honestly, no. No clue at all.
Sounds like you're feeling a lot of pressure.
No, I just wish things were a bit more clear.
You know what I've found? Screw clarity. You don't need clarity to make choices.
How so?
I swear. People these days seem to think that because they can calculate and approximate, they can clear up the secret to existence. Like, life's a game, you can win or lose. Pretending you know exactly where future you wants to end up. And plotting that out for the rest of your life? I'd almost say that's arrogant. Not to mention boring. The beauty is in not knowing, if you ask me.
That's uncharacteristically deep.
Sue me. Want to know my advice? You take that one first step and see where it leads you. You can never truly predict the one that comes after, and whatever path you take will come with its ups and downs. There will always be joy, and there will always be regret. But that's something to be thankful for. That's what makes life yours, doesn't it?
Does her advice basically choose whatever you're gonna choose and just do and just go with it? Which isn't really advice. It's not. It's just stop stressing and just make a decision.
I'm still not convinced that isn't the wine talking, but I'll think about it.
You'll be all right, hon. You just keep checking what feels right. And if not, just take that first step, you hear?
Maureen?
Just make shit up and pop in and out of reality.
Thanks.
Like Maureen.
For everything.
I best get back inside. You take care now, Meredith Wise.
Frank does look like
Take
he's
care,
staring at
Maureen.
her. So, while I feel like there's different interactions that could have happened with the different characters.
Good morning, Meredith. You won't believe the weekend I had. Saturday, I placed a bet on the Angels and won. But they played again yesterday, and I let it ride. and then they lost. They're playing again tonight, and now I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Frank, the pattern is obvious.
You should stop playing.
You're a gambling addict beyond salvation.
Haha, Meredith. I guess you're right, and I guess I don't mind. Speaking of gambling, I bet you're taking the job, and that's not just because you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank.
What?
But no, I'm taking it off. I'm leaving Providence Oaks again.
Oh, that's not what I was hoping to hear, Meredith. But I understand. What are you gonna do?
Well, actually, I'm,
A van? So you're staying in the delivery business? No, wait. That's an RV.
Yep, I'm getting on it, and I'm not sure where I'll stop. So, I guess this is goodbye. Goodbye, Frank. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you too, Meredith. Goodbye.
Here she is. The raccoon in all of her glory. Do you like her?
Well, she's still rough around the edges.
Probably
but
smells like
she'll
pot
run like
inside.
crazy thanks to you.
Yay! Have fun on the road, Miss W.
Thank you, Lori.
Will you be back?
Probably. I made some friends here. I'll want to see them again.
Okay. Well, if you ever find yourself here again, come and say hi. I'll show
Barely.
you how the raccoon is doing.
Sure thing. I'd like that. See you around, Lori.
Barely talk to her.
Okay, let's see what today's weather will be like.
P.O. people, good morning. Today's weather will be nothing short of gorgeous, and I can't wait to go outside and head out to the acres. But not before sharing, you know what?
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
I don't need callers for today's P.O. positive. I'm picking it myself. And I'm choosing our very own mail carrier, Meredith Weiss, who's leaving P.O. She's only been here for 2 weeks, and we're already going to have to miss her.
Are
She's
they?
going on new adventures. I'm not sure you'll hear this, Meredith, but on behalf of all the people in P.O., well, almost all, thank you so much and all the best.
Ah, good old Jack. What's this guy up to? Wait, is that Robert? Yeah, Robert, I'll pull over.
Hey, Meredith, sorry about that. I hope it didn't scare you.
Hey, Robert, what's going on?
Well, this is gonna sound super awkward, and hopeless, and desperate, and probably a lot more things, but I don't want you to leave. I've decided a while ago that I'm done with stuff like this, but I guess it's not something you can decide.
Stuff like this?
Yeah, you know, I'm a man, you're a woman, I like you. A lot. And I didn't want to give in to it. I've been through a rough breakup once, and I didn't want to risk ever feeling like that again.
So, what do you propose? That I just get in your car right now?
I wasn't gonna propose, but yeah, Meredith, I'd love that.
Why don't you get in my car?
Okay.
It's so awkward.
Coffee at Moe's?
And a piece of pie.
Sorry for butting in, folks, but I've got a special treat for y'all. I just updated my playlist. This new song is from our very
Stop
own
it.
Ray Evans.
No. Stop it. Stop it. So, I feel like a lot of the interactions were forced at the end. The thing that, so what I didn't like about the open mic night was I wasn't really aware, due to the interactions throughout the game, that the characters didn't really have any real animations behind them other than their basic, like, back and forth. Yeah, return to the main menu. Stop. I wasn't aware that they had... Here, let me turn off the music and see if we can watch the credits and see if it had anything with it. Then credits. I don't know if it's going to show anything at this point. But, the entire, like, the interaction with the open mic night ended up showcasing that they didn't have any interactions, any animations with any of the characters outside of the main character, and even then, within story elements, she didn't have much in the way of any animations. So everyone felt very stiff and just sort of sitting there, which kind of, like, took me a little bit out of the element. Beyond that, it kept on trying to wrap things up by introducing each of the characters, and they just sort of popped into existence, and they didn't seem to smoothly slide in based on the story. They just sort of popped into existence. And I want to say part of that is supposed to be due to based on your interactions with them throughout the game. Not having played it more than the one time, I don't know. But they all kind of felt like their own little pocket bubble of a story that felt a little awkward. And I even feel like the ending with Robert, as much as I was like, yeah, we're going to go with Robert if we end up getting it. Did you miss the Hot Lumberjack action? Hot Lumberjack action was a very awkward, we're 40 or something, and we're going to have a very nice and polite kiss. It was just, like... I didn't know what to pick at the end. I felt like a lot of the characters that we kind of, like, were intentionally screwing over were way too happy and nice with your character, having known that she was trying to screw them over. There were these options to try and, like, make up for the fact that you had screwed people over. It's just... And at the same time, I don't really feel like you screwed anyone over except Frank. And Frank was just, like, super happy and was all like, don't you want the job? But overall, Lake is cute. I am a little bit interested in seeing a different outcome, like if we play it differently. I don't know if I'm going to do that anytime soon. I don't know if I'm going to do that on stream. I will go with the flow on that one. I'm going to turn this back up. And we are just going to